What's going on, guys? Now, this review is kind of weird to me because I'm not sure if I'm too early to make a call on this arc or too late, because if the Saboady Park arc is already done, it was pretty fucking quick, and I envisioned the Saboady Park arc to be done whenever the Straw Hats get back to the ship and meet up or whatever. So I've went well past. I'm like episode 417. The last thing I saw was Frankie getting found by these people in the snow, and this fucking cyborg dog attacked him. And I think this capsule thing said Vegapunk or something like that. And the last I saw of Luffy, he completely seduced Hancock, man, and I really hope Hancock and he get together. I'm totally shipping them. So I'm not exactly sure, but I know for a fact that Luffy is on the way to rescue Ace. And I remember a lot of people telling me about the Marineford arc, and that's where the execution is supposed to take place. So if Luffy is on the way there, does that mean the Marineford arc starts? So that means the Saboady Park arc is done? I'm so confused. Like, I don't know if I'm making this review in the middle of the Saboady Park arc or not. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and review what I've seen so far from the last review that I did earlier today, which is another thing that has me confused. Like, how can I do 2 arc reviews in one day? I must be binge watching this shit for real. But anyway, this arc, if this is the entire arc, like I said, forgive me. Tell me down in the comments if I'm just too early. But, like, the beginning of this arc with the mermaid and seeing Hachi again, I was like, oh my god, this motherfucker, is he going to cause more trouble? But I actually enjoy this guy now. I mean, he was an asshole back in the Arlong Park arc, but I mean, I don't know what it is. He just seems like he redeemed himself. And that legendary punch to the Celestial Dragon, I've seen that punch many, 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 many times. Like, through all the interwebs. Like, that punch is everywhere. But I never knew why Luffy punched him. But after witnessing why and how heartless he treats humans just because his ancestors, like, helped create this world or whatever, he deserved it, man. He deserved to have his head knocked the fuck off, man. I mean, just seeing him shoot Hachi like that and dancing around saying I shot the motherfucker, I was like, no, son, Luffy should have did worse than that. And this entire arc was great, man. And I'm not good with names simply because the arc was so short, and you guys know I don't get names until I hear it like a million times. But Kirizu, I believe his name was, the light Admiral guy, he was fucking epic, man. He is just completely OP. And the guy that was vice captain, I believe, of Goldie Roger's ship, he's fucking epic too. I really want to see a flashback of Roger and him fighting in their prime. But the main highlight of this arc, if this is the entire arc, like I said, forgive me if it's not, had to be when everybody was getting bitch slapped by Kuma and Luffy was saying run, like, we won't be able to beat this guy how we are right now. And that's something I never thought in a million years I would hear Luffy say. It's like the realization, like if you watch Fairy Tail, it reminds me of when Gildarts was fighting Natsu on the Tenro Island, when Gildarts finally showed Natsu that it's okay to back down sometimes. That's what this reminded me of. And just seeing Luffy actually have fear in his eyes and saying, like, guys, we have to get the fuck out of here, like, right now. I was like, dog, is this Luffy for real, man? But I understand because, I mean, Kuma, the pacifista, and Kirizu, if that is his name, I'm sorry if it's not, like, they are, like, so fucking OP, and they had so much trouble just trying to take out one, maybe two. And when everybody was getting bitch slapped, man, the one that hurt my heart the most was Nami, man, when she said help me and she couldn't even get me out. And just Luffy's face, man, his heart just plummeted. He was hitting his head on the ground and shit. I was like, dog, like, what is about to happen to the fucking Straw Hats, yo? But the only ones I've seen so far are Luffy, Nami, and Frankie. And it's crazy how Nami is in the fucking Sky Island. Like, he bitch slapped the fuck out of her for real. But with that being said, I guess the real Kuma, if there even is a real Kuma, I'm going to say the one with the pawpaw fruit is the real one. He's actually rooting for the Straw Hats, like, in a weird way, because he could have just killed them. He could have allowed Kirizu, or whatever his name is, to kill him, but I'm pretty sure he has some deeper connections with some characters that I haven't seen so far. But, I mean, fuck man, this anime, yo, it is so fucking awesome. And the part where where Luffy was butt naked in front of all those chicks, and they asked, "What is that?" What I believe she said, "What is that sack sewn in between your legs?" And he said, "My balls, dog, the family jewels." And then his balls just lit up and shit. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? Is this still One Piece? But that fight was epic, and I found out, you guys probably knew this shit years ago, that he has the Conqueror's Haki, I believe. And from my understanding, based on what they were saying, it's like the big boss one. I'm not sure if it is or if it's like second tier, but it's pretty up there from what I gathered. And Hancock is in love with this dude, man, and I just cannot wait to see what happens when they show up and they see Ace. And I believe it was Luffy's grandfather that popped up at Ace's cell. Now here's what I'm thinking, no spoilers, please, please, but I believe that Luffy may have the same mother but different fathers, simply because their last names are different. And as we know, there's Monkey D. Luffy, Monkey D. Dragon, Monkey D. Garp, and stuff like that. And I forgot Ace's first name. I apologize, but I know it's not Monkey. So with that being said, I'm guessing that Garp is not his real grandfather, but they probably all consider themselves family. So since Ace has a D in his name, and Gold D. Roger does too, does that mean that Ace is the son or grandson of Gold D. Roger? I originally thought Luffy was, because they had D in their name, but we have found out who Luffy's father and grandfather is, so that brings me over to Ace. If that is the case, that is fucking epic. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen when the Whitebeard pirates just, oh my god. And thinking about it, the fucking, oh my god, I just thought of this shit, yo. Fucking Hancock, she's one of the big bosses, right? One of the 7 big bosses. So Luffy has made a very valuable friend right now. So if there is a war with the Whitebeard pirates and the Marines and whatever, I'm pretty sure she can help out Luffy in some big way. But that will probably put her in big trouble too. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this review, because if this is not the full Saboady arc, I will want to actually review the whole thing once I figure out, because I've heard of the Vegapunk arc, I've heard of the Marineford, and I've heard the Saboody arc, so I'm not exactly sure which one I'm in anymore right now, to be honest, because I've seen hints of all 3 of them within the last 5 episodes, so I'm kind of confused. So if someone can clear that up for me, I would appreciate it. But anyway, tell me what you guys thought, man. That episode where Kuma was just bitch slapping everybody, and just seeing Luffy's face, man, oh my, I never thought I would see Luffy like that. That was indeed a highlight of this show, because it's just something seeing a character going from like, we could do this, I don't care what we have to do, but we're going to fucking do it, to seeing them go like, we have to get away now, we can regroup later, we cannot beat them how we currently are. That just shows maturity and leadership, in, especially since Luffy's a captain. I'm not trying to belittle Luffy, I'm pretty sure he improves, but it seems like Sanji and Zoro, sometimes even Nami, make plans and stuff, whereas Luffy is just like, go, go, go. But I hope he does get like the tactical approach of being a captain down. But then again, that may be what this anime is trying to do, is promote friendship, and like, you can't do everything on your own and stuff. So that's probably why Zoro and Sanji and Nami do some stuff like that. But anyway, I'm rambling right now. Tell me what you guys thought about this arc. Clear this shit up for me, dog. And anyway, this has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.